Bournemouth career mode, 2015 promotion to the Premier League after an incredible run. Relegated a few years later, back to the Premier League last year, and they're again in a relegation spot. We need to fix this. Maybe, just maybe, we can win an FA Cup or qualify for a European spot. There's a lot of work to do, but I'm extremely excited for the challenge. There's us rocking the black club jacket, black pants, red shoes, the red socks, and of course the red dress shirt. Very, very fitting Bournemouth colors, the red and the black, the classic. My Bournemouth jersey is on the way, it's in the mail, it's in the post. But until then, we are wearing this red Adidas sweater. That's what we're wearing. I say it with the utmost pleasure. Welcome to the FIFA 23 Bournemouth career mode. We're gonna go through the squad hub player by player and see who's staying and who is going, because we need to make some decisions here. Neto is staying, Randolph is staying, Travers is staying, Viña on loan, obviously he stays, Zamora is here, contract expiring in 12 months. Okay, we'll re-sign him, that's no problem. Zabarny, he stays, Senesi obviously stays. We have Hill out on loan at Hearts. We have Jack Stevens here, who's here for the season from Southampton, like I said. Lloyd Kelly stays. Owen Bevan will go out on loan. Chris Meffin will stay because, for now anyways, Chris Meffin will stay just because we really don't have enough center backs to sell a center back until we bring a center back in. And if we bring a center back in, then maybe Chris Meffin can go on a transfer list. But for now, Chris Meffin stays. Adam Smith, this is a tough decision here. I'm not sure what to do. We have Ryan Fredericks, we have Adam Smith, we have Jack Stacey. Jack Stacey probably has the most potential and probably the most capable out of the three. Ryan Fredericks, I would say, is probably the second one, and Adam Smith is the last one. Now the problem is that Adam Smith has been in the club since like 2014. Do we let this guy go? You guys let me know. Please let me know. Or maybe you can make me some suggestions about some right backs. Who do we keep? Who do we sell? You know, what do we do with Adam Smith? What do we do with Jack Stacey? What do we do with Ryan Fredericks? Because this position is very, very important, and we're not very good at it whatsoever. Jefferson Lerma obviously stays. Kilkenny is out on loan at Charlton. Ben Pearson is out on loan at Stoke City. Traore is here from Sassuolo on loan. He will be our starting cam. We probably need a backup cam. I think we definitely need a backup cam. We don't really have anyone that can play cam except maybe Billing or Lewis Cook. I guess they can probably fill the role, but then we're missing a midfielder if one of them steps into the cam position. So I think we definitely need a cam. So make me some suggestions on a cam as well. Someone that's realistic, obviously. We're not pushing for like a Bruno Fernandes here, you know what I'm saying? Guys, it needs to fit the club, needs to fit the agenda here, okay? Jaden Anthony obviously stays. Mariah Welsh is out on loan at Newport County. He can stay there. Joe Rothwell, obviously, he's gonna have to stay until we get someone. So Philip Billing, obviously, massive part of this team from Denmark, 26. Lewis Cook, also only 25, probably has some growth in him. We'll probably keep him as well. Emiliano Marcondes out on loan. That's fine. I think he used to play for Brentford. Sadi, contract expiring in 12 months. He can be transfer listed for sure. David Brooks. Now, this is a guy, a very, very special player. He just came back from, I believe it was cancer treatment. So David Brooks, I would like David Brooks to play a big part on this team. Maybe he can start. Maybe he can come off the bench. We're going to see what happens with David Brooks, but David Brooks is not going anywhere whatsoever. Dango Utara obviously stays, showing great potential. So he has lots of good potential. We just need to grow him. That's what we need to do. Junior Stanislas, another massive player for Bournemouth back in the day. He's been at the club for a very, very long time. I think just as long as Adam Smith. Like most of his entire career was spent at Bournemouth, but I think it's time to part ways with Junior Stanislas. So I think Mr. Junior Stanislas going on the transfer list. Marcus Tavernier, he definitely stays. I mean, he can play cam as well, but it's very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. I don't know what I'm going to do with Marcus Tavernier, but I think he definitely stays at the club. He stays. Ryan Christie stays at the club for sure. Kiefer Moore, Semenyo, Jamal Lowe is out on QPR. Solanke, Siriki Dembele, he's out on loan. Sadie is out on loan as well. So what do we do here? Solanke obviously starts. Semenyo can play right mid, right wing, striker, and Kiefer Moore. What do we do with Kiefer Moore? You guys need to let me know what do we do with Kiefer Moore. What do we do about the striker situation? We can probably improve on the striker situation. We could probably sell Kiefer Moore. If we sell Kiefer Moore, we definitely need a replacement striker. I want that player to compete with Solanke. But the problem is, even though we have a lot of things, we don't have a lot of quality things. Is that... So I put a few players on the short list, and the first player you'll see is obviously Callum Wilson. Now, obviously, Callum Wilson plays for Newcastle, but he used to play for Bournemouth, and he played for Bournemouth for a very, very long time. Now, is this someone that we can bring in, or is he too old? Could be an option. I think Ben Barretton Diaz is a really, really good option from Blackburn. His contract's actually expiring in 12 months, so he's done at the end of this year. You guys let me know. Callum Wilson, Diaz. I also put Marcus Edwards on the list, who plays for Sporting, and he can play all over. Right wing, left wing striker. Also a very, very good quality player. Might be too expensive, and I don't know if he'd favor a move to the Premier League, because I don't know how realistic it would be for Edwards to leave Sporting and come to play for Bournemouth right now, because Sporting is obviously competing in Europe and Bournemouth are competing to stay in the Premier League. And the last player that I really, really like is Reece Oxford. You may remember Reece Oxford. He was this huge, high, prospect, I think out of West Ham, but I don't know what happened to him, and now he plays for Augsburg. If I bring him into this club, I think it would be as a center back. He did his time in Germany. He wants to come back to the Premier League. He wants to come back to English football. Boom, Bournemouth. You guys let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Let's look at our objectives. Youth development, sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of a player currently in the same position. That should be no problem. That'll be done very, very easily. Premier League, avoid relegation. That is our goal this year, is to avoid relegation. And the FA Cup reached around to 16. We can probably do that as well. We do have our first youth academy report. Gamal Abdullah from Egypt. He's only a 49 rated player, but his potential is 76 to 94. Now, is this the next Mohamed Salah as a defensive mid? I mean, we're going to keep him for sure. And our budget. Our budget is 35 million. It's not a lot. We received an offer for Junior Stanislas from Besiktas for 1.5 million. We've also received an offer for Jordan Zamora, and we received an offer for Adam Smith. I think Adam Smith, I'm going to leave it for now until you guys let me know what to do with him. Junior Stanislas, 1.5 million. I think that's a go. And Jordan Zamora, no, it's not going anywhere right now. I can't sell Jordan Zamora. That is for sure. I do have Logan Baldwin available, a youth scout, so I'm going to send him out. Where should we send him? I'm probably going to send him somewhere in Northern Europe, obviously, somewhere England or Scotland or Wales. Probably stick with England. Let's go England. And I think I might hire another scout, this guy right here, Nicholas Anderson from Sweden. Let's send Nicholas Anderson back home to Sweden. There's also an interest in Reece Oxford. Has been approached by Ajax for 8 million. Executive decision being made. Reece Oxford's coming into the club. We didn't pay a lot for Reece Oxford, only about 12 million, so we still have 23 million left. Reece Oxford can play center back, defensive mid. He can play right back. He's only 23, 75 rated. I think this was a really, really good signing. The scout reports on Wilson, Brereton, Diaz, and Edwards have come back. Wilson is an 80 overall rated player. He's 30 years old, 21 million. That is a lot. We cannot afford him. I don't think Wilson is going to be a part of the plan. Plus, his weekly wage is 105,000. Even if he takes a cut to come to us, like, it's just way too much. Brereton, Diaz, he just moved to Schalke. Okay. I mean, this is somebody that I really, really wanted. I think you guys would have really liked to have him here as well. It would have been a perfect signing. Coming from the championship, joining Bournemouth, growing with Bournemouth. It was perfect. He just moved to Schalke, but I can still buy him. You guys let me know. Let me know if you want me to try for Ben Brereton Diaz. And finally, Marcus Edwards, 79 rated. Obviously very, very good. Right wing, left wing striker, but he's worth almost 30 million. His age plays a big factor in this, and I really don't think this is a realistic move, man. I can't even afford him. Even if I offer, I don't even have 30 million. We don't even have 30 million to offer. So Marcus Edwards, unfortunately, will not be an option this year. Maybe next year. Okay, I think it's time to go play our first game of the season against Brentford. I don't know how this is going to go. I have no idea what we're going to do or what we're capable of. We just have to go out and try some players. Like, that's it. I don't know what else we can do here. What's the mood ahead of your first competitive game? We're definitely confused. We are confused. We'll try to improve every day. Can you boys beat the drop this season? We're going to try. We're ready for the fight. Is Kelly on his way out? What are you talking about? These rumors. Stop starting rumors. I just brought in Oxford to bolster our back line. This is going to be our starting lineup. Solanke, Tavernier, Traore, Christie, Billing, Lerma, Vigna, Senesi, Oxford, Ryan Fredericks, and then Neto in nets. And of course, they got Ivan Toney and Damsgaard and Mbuemo, Da Silva, Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain? What's he doing in Brentford? All right, kickoff. No idea how this is going to go, but it's going to go some way, that's for sure. We just have to find our identity here. That's it. We just have to just try and not lose, maybe. Maybe we just try and not lose. I really want to see how Fredericks does. This is a guy that we really have to watch. Ivan Toney and Mbuemo scores. Come on, guys. This is not the start that we wanted. This is not what we wanted. It's terrible coverage. It's terrible coverage. It's unacceptable. The coverage is unacceptable. We're down 1-0 in the 10th minute. Vigna down this left-hand side. Tavernier pushing up. Tavernier's got some speed on him. Oh, yes! Yes! Traore scores! It's 1-1. It's 1-1. We instantly equalize. Traore. What a goal. Tavernier with the run. Tavernier with the run. Little pass back to Traore, and Traore just puts it in. He just puts it in. That's the first goal of the season. Great form. Probably the goalie probably should have done better, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's 1-1. That's how you respond. That is how you respond. And Buemo. Viña with the solid tackle. Solid, bro. We're really playing a lot on this side of the field here. Look at Solanke. They just loses the ball. No. Just overran it. But they give it right back. Back to Traore. Shot. Save. Put it in. Yes, Solanke. Yes. Let's go. Dominic with the dirty rebound. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 Bournemouth. Traore's been a menace in that cam position. Just a menace. Let's go. My main thing is that we just need to put on decent performances. Not get blown out every single game. I'll be happy with that. If we lose, we lose. But the performance has to be there. They're really coming in on this side right now. Vidal. De Silva with the shot. Neto with the first save of the game for him. Nice save. Halftime 2-1. Who would have expected this? Hopefully we can put up the same performance in the second half as we did in the first and just kind of hold them off for the first couple of minutes because they're probably going to push. Oh, here comes Ivan Toney. This is a guy that we need to watch for here. Just keep him on the outside. Keep him on the outside. Counter. Almost at the counter. They're definitely going to press. Nice ball. No, what a save! Was that Oxford? Was that Oxford? Did he stick out a leg? I think Oxford stuck out a leg there. But they do have a corner here, and Buemo's gonna take it. It should be an easy clear. Guys. What kind of clearance was that? What kind of clearance was that? That was literally just right to Toney. It like skipped off the guy's head. It skipped off the head. Look at this. Skips off the head right to Toney. 2-2. I'm thinking the same thing, man. I'm thinking the same thing. 77th minute, I think we're going to make some substitutions here. Billing is going to come off. Billing's exhausted. Lewis Cook, and we'll bring in Brooks for Christie, I think. And you know what? Maybe we'll even give Jaden Anthony a shot out here on the left side. We'll see how Jaden Anthony does out there. We should be happy with a draw. What a ball. No, it's not a good ball. Tried to send out a counter. They're definitely pushing. They're definitely pressed. Offside. Jensen. Norgard. Going long. Brooks. Nice touch. Solanke. Dominic is off. 88th minute. It's saved. No. So not only do we miss a chance to win the game, Ryan Fredericks gets injured. We cannot let this happen here. No. That's game. 2-2 draw. Are we happy with that? I guess. We probably should have won the game. We'll take a point. We'll learn from our mistakes. Please let me know down in the comments if you liked the first episode and all the transfer suggestions that I asked for. In the next episode, we're going to finish out the month of August. We have a game against Manchester United. We have a cup game against Newcastle, and we have an away game against Fulham. We'll probably play 2 of them and probably sim the cup game, or maybe play the cup game and sim Fulham, but we're definitely going to play Manchester United. That is for sure. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, hit that sub button, hit the little noti bell as well for me. I'll see you in the next episode.